Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances that are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do research time for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another introduction slash review for you, and this is the brand Franck Olivier. Franck Olivier has been around for quite a while now, about maybe 20 years or so, and they have quite an extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, probably something like 20 for men, 20 for women. And I unboxed and reviewed a few of their fragrances before, at least about 5 or 6 of them, and each of them was very nice, especially for the price. This one is from their Touch line, so it's called Touch Blue, and is Franck Olivier Touch Blue Eau de Toilette 100 ml. As you can see, he says Touch Blue, and the color is very blue, is almost turquoise or sea blue, or some sort of deep blue, oceanic blue, or whatever you want to call it. So it's very blue, and it's transparent, and it's very nice design to it. It's a design of a tree. Overall, for the price, quite a heavy bottle. The cap is plastic, it's nothing to brag about, and the atomizer is modern and very good. Look at this, beautiful atomizer, very good. So overall, for the price, under £30. So this one you can find it in United Kingdom under £30. For that price, is very good. Is almost excellent. So in terms of performance, on my skin is going very well. It's doing very well. But remember, this bottle in particular is at about 4 or 5 years old. So I'm not sure about the newer version. What I'm going to tell you, the experience is for what I get from this bottle, from my own bottle, which I paid myself. This video is not sponsored, it's not affiliated, it's not in any way or shape, whatever you want to call it. So it's free information just for you people to know how these things work. So if you like what I do, please don't forget to hit those buttons, and if you want to purchase one of my own perfume and support me that way, I leave them in the link. I appreciate that very much. And if you want to buy me a coffee, you could do that as well. Thank you very much. Let's go. So as it says, Franck Olivier Blue Touch, this is a very fresh fragrance, and it's very good for this time of year. We are in the middle of summer, we are in the middle of the heat. At the moment it's around 30 degrees or so in United Kingdom, in London, and this beauty is absolutely gorgeous for this time of year. It just does perfectly in this weather. Okay, as I said, in terms of performance, on my skin goes very well. This one easily go up to 8 hours on my skin. On t-shirt goes easily up to 10 hours. But as I said, this is my bottle, is about 4 or 5 years old, so you have to remember this. And also when I say some things about my experience, my skin, my environment, my climate, and my nose and my experience, for you it could be a different experience. So very good longevity, especially for Eau de Toilette, especially for a price, and especially for a fresh fragrance. In terms of projection, I get an arm length of projection for around 2 to 3 hours, and after that slowly subside. But I always have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail. I usually don't go more than 10 because this is quite a strong fragrance overall. So 10 sprays of it, I can smell it all day. Sometimes when I wake up next day, it's still on the t-shirt, so it's that strong. So in terms of performance, excellent. In terms of the quality, what I get and what I paid is amazing again. So this is very close to Aqua di Gio, the original from Armani. So if you like Aqua di Gio, you will love this, especially for a price. Aqua di Gio these days is being reformulated to death, and you cannot get maybe 2-3 hours out of it if you're lucky, and it's still quite expensive. You know, it's around 100 ml of it is around 80-90 pounds. So this one is a very good alternative to that one. In terms of smell, is almost identical. It's very hard to pick them apart. The other thing it reminds me of, to some extent, apart from Aqua di Gio, is the, what's his name, Versace Pour Homme, the original, the blue bottle. So again, Versace Pour Homme quite close to this, and Aqua di Giorgio, the original, very close to this. So it just puts you in the right direction, right mind, give you a mental picture how does it smell overall. For the age, I would say this is a little bit on the mature side, because it's got that classical floral freshness to it, and that's why I would say 25 and up to in the safe side. Although if you are a fan of this kind of fragrances, age doesn't mean anything. If you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrance, again, it's, to my nose, it's quite unisex. Anybody can wear it easily, man and woman. And in terms of, although it leans a little bit masculine, in terms of the occasion, this is very nice. So it's nice for going out, for evening, for special occasion, for formal occasion. But because the price is right, is accessible, is reasonable, is very affordable price, you can use it anywhere, anytime you want. In terms of season, best suited for warm weather. This is true warm weather fragrance for this time of year. It just shines, and that's the best application for it, or the best time of year for it. Although again, because it's got a depth to it, you can use it all year round if you want to. So in terms of smell, as I said, very reminiscent of Acqua di Gio by Armani, the original, and also Versace Pour Homme by Versace. But let me just tell you what I get out of it. So the ingredients are lemon, bergamot, green notes, tangerine and pink pepper. In the mid we have melon, patchouli, woody notes, vetiver, sage and galbanum. And in the base we have musk, amber and oak moss. Everything in here I get quite distinctly, which is a telltale sign of good perfumery. So for the price I paid, it's very good perfumery in here. It's very good ingredients in here, especially for a price. And apart from the first 30 seconds or so, which is quite on the sharp and also quite alcoholic, after that it settles. So the first 10 seconds is quite alcoholic, so don't put your nose to it, let it dry down. And also after 2-3 minutes it just settles, because the first 2-3 minutes is a little bit on the abrasive and quite on the sharp side. But apart from that, I cannot tell any negative about this fragrance. The performance excellent, the smell excellent, perfumery very good. For the price, what I paid and what I got is excellent. In terms of presentation, very good. So you cannot fault it in any way, shape. Unless you don't like this kind of fragrances, then that is not for you. In terms of the smell, so it opens up huge citrus, massive citrus. I always said in my videos that nobody can do citrus like Italians do. Italians are one of the best, or if not the best, perfume makers in terms of citruses, and in here is very apparent. It's beautifully done, it's very smooth, apart from the first 2 minutes. And the combination of the lemon, bergamot and tangerine in here giving a very zesty feel, very zesty, very happy, very bright, very inviting, very uplifting, very captivating, very alluring. So superbly done in here. The pink pepper giving it a little bit of fizziness overall, and a little bit of peppery feel to it, and also quite green overall. From beginning to the end, you always feel that greenness in here. Green, leafy, grassy, always there. To some extent herbal as well. In terms of fruits, it's quite fruity. It says melon in here. I get a big melon, and also sometimes I get a cucumber, sometimes I get watermelon, sometimes I get melon. So it's very tropical feel to it in terms of fruitiness, but very fresh and uplifting and very happy. The sweetness in here is not too much, it's very moderate. So 0 to 10 being the sweetest, it's around 5 to 6. So it is quite sweet, but it's not overly sweet, but it's done very well. So it's very balanced with everything else. Woody notes is a combination of sandalwood and cedar in here to give it that base and lift everything and carry everything together. But it's very clean in the base, very clean. Everything in here is very clean. Overall, this is a very clean fragrance, very clean, very fresh, very happy, little bit on the soapy side, and the soapy side of it coming from the florals. The florals in here, which is not mentioned in the notes breakdown, is with the white florals. The white florals are quite big in here. I smell jasmine, I smell lily of the valley, and also to some extent I smell what is the name, gardenia. So it is a white floral dominant in the mid, and that floral carries on for a long time, and it could be perceived as floral fragrance. For that, you need to like your floral fragrances, but they don't take over. It's just, as I said, it's a balancing work in here, and it's doing very well in here. The vetiver, again, another aspect to give it a green, grassy, soapy feel. Again, the vetiver is in here very, very clean. Sage, again, is very giving it that green aspect and herbal aspect. Galbanum, to be honest with you, I don't get that much. Maybe a hint of it, very, very small amount. It just basically, unless you dig and you look for it, you can't feel it. Musky is from beginning to end always musky, so this is a very musky fragrance. You need to like your musky fragrances, and also the musk in here is very clean again. So everything in here is clean, is fresh, is soapy, is a hint of powderiness, not too much to it. And the oak moss is giving it that little bit earthy green, earthy watery feel as well. Overall, this is quite an aquatic fragrance. Again, it's not mentioned in the note breakdown, but it's very, very aquatic. So this is, to my nose, it's quite aquatic. It's watery, fresh water, just a hint of saltiness, not too much, just a hint of saltiness. So you can perceive it as a sea breezy as well. So very, very well done, very nice, very fresh, very uplifting, very inviting, very delicious. Overall, this is a beautiful fragrance, very underrated. I highly, highly recommend it, especially for a price under £30. This is a bargain. If it performs well, it smells great. If you like Aqua di Gio, if you like Versace Pour Homme, this is a no-brainer to me. I like both of those, so naturally I'm gravitating towards this very much so, especially for a price. It just doesn't break the bank. It's very affordable, it's very reasonable, and we all love that kind of fragrances, and it's a underrated fragrances. It's a definite hidden gem. Highly, highly recommend it. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they're hidden gems, and this beauty is definite hidden gem. If you want to purchase one of my own perfumes, yes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They call the scent of Persia because the ingredients is coming from my country, Iran, Persia. We've been making perfumes for 5,000 years, so we produce one of the best ingredients in the world in terms of perfumery, if not the best, and I bring them here, mix them together to come up with 20 different perfumes, and they're all artistic, very unique, very mysterious. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different time, and the first thing it hits you is the highest quality of the ingredients. Quality, quality, and more quality. And for that, they are superbly done, beautiful and unique, and you cannot find them anywhere else. I leave them in the link, but you need to do that in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. If you want to invite me to a coffee, you could do that as well. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye, bye, bye.